I overheard my partner's family joking about keeping me around for financial help. I broke up with her, and now they want to reconcile. I grew up with a single mom working 2 jobs, between barely keeping lights on and no money for extras. Warmth wasn't something we had. My childhood didn't include family gatherings, cozy dinners, or anything resembling those Christmas card families. When I met my girlfriend 3 years ago and saw her family, it felt like I'd stumbled into a life I'd always wanted. They were loud, close-knit, always celebrating something. Her parents welcomed me with open arms. Her siblings treated me like one of them. I finally felt home. Over time, I became the guy they could count on, spending weekends at their house, joining Sunday lunches, getting roped into everything. For someone who grew up alone, that sense of belonging meant everything. But the more time I spent, the more I realized my place wasn't just emotional, it was financial. I'd built my own tech consulting business and was making comfortable money. When they needed help, groceries, covering dinner, fixing things, I didn't hesitate. To me, that's what family did. The first time it crossed a line was during Sunday lunch. My girlfriend whispered, "Do you think you could help my dad with some bills? Things are just tight right now." I paused, but reasoned it away. Then it kept happening. Her mom needed car repair money. Her brother needed insurance help. All in between something. Work, gigs, projects. Each time, a new, one-time ask. Each time I told myself I was doing my part. Months later, the requests weren't even one time anymore. They became family emergencies, then expectations. The line between supportive partner and financial crutch blurred, but I didn't see it. I was caught up in the fantasy of being part of their family. One Sunday afternoon on their back porch, her dad was discussing remodeling. I'd tuned out when I heard him say, "Well, with him around, we'll get it done sooner or later." Her mom chimed in, "We just need to keep him close. He'll pay for it. He always does. That boy's just happy to be here." Laughter, like some private joke they were sharing. I felt like the air had been sucked from my lungs. To them, I wasn't family. I was an ATM. I sat there staring at my drink, willing myself not to react. They weren't just joking. This was casual, like they'd talked about it a dozen times. I kept a straight face. Didn't want to tip them off that I'd heard. Not yet. The next day, I waited until we were alone. "Be honest with me. Do you and your family actually care about me, or is this about what I can give?" She looked startled. Tried to laugh it off. "What, babe? Where's this coming from?" I explained I'd overheard her parents. Her face went pale. "Oh, you heard that? My parents just joke around. They don't mean anything by it. Jokes are funny," I said. "There was nothing funny about what I heard. Do you see me as family, or just someone to pick up the tab?" She got defensive. "You're overreacting. My family loves you. Yes, maybe we ask for help, but that's only because you're in a position to give it. What's the difference?" "The difference," I said, voice shaking, "is that helping someone isn't the same as being used." The argument spiraled. She went from dismissive to accusing me, saying I was selfish, obsessed with money. "If you loved me, you'd be okay with supporting the people I love. If you're serious about us, then you're serious about my family too." She stormed out to her parents' place. That week, the calls started. Her mom left a voicemail saying I'd misunderstood, that they just joke around. Her brother texted, "Hey bro, we're family, right?" But I couldn't unhear what I'd heard. The more I replayed every moment, the more I realized the pattern, the subtle ways they'd trained me to reach into my pocket. A few days later, my girlfriend came back wanting to patch things up. She said all the right things, tried to make me feel guilty, but I was done. I'd seen what was behind the mask. She called me selfish one last time and stormed out in tears. About a month later, her dad reached out. Said he wanted to meet to clear the air. We met at a small diner. "Listen," he started, leaning back like this was a business negotiation. "We didn't mean for you to feel like that. We really do care about you. You're a good guy. Good for our girl. Good for the family." "Care about me?" I repeated. "Or care about what I can give?" He gave a dismissive laugh. "Every family's got needs. If you're serious about a future with her, those needs are part of your life too. That's what family is. Helping each other out. If money is what it takes to keep things comfortable, what's the problem?" "The problem," I said, voice trembling, "is that I'm done being your wallet." He scoffed, muttered something about me not understanding family, threw a few bucks on the table, and left without looking back. I blocked all of them after that. Subscribe, and I'll reconcile just to destroy them.